All right, everybody, it's the 10th of May. Tomorrow, the 11th of May, is the 41st Annual World Series of Birding. And it's still daylight, and we're on our way to where we're going because we're doing something really different this year, and we have no idea if it's gonna work out. Actually, I have no idea if it's gonna work out, and Rob is pretty convinced that it's not gonna work out. That's the vibe I'm getting from him. But I hope to prove him wrong, so stick around and we'll find out exactly what that is. Should we say where we are?
Millville.
Not anymore.
I know. Turkey Point.
We're at Turkey Point, which is the opposite of what you would think. We're trying something different. So we're in the South, and we're going to start here, and we're going to spend a lot of time here, and we're going to see if that helps us get some things that we normally don't get, and that leaves us to go north later in the day. We've debated whether this has actually been attempted before and to what extent. Certainly there are a few teams that have done this, if anyone, and there might be some very good reasons why nobody does this, and if there are, we're going to find them out. But we think that there might be some possible benefits to doing this backwards, so we will see.
Avian avarice, trendsetters.
Avian avarice, doing what other people failed at.
Or maybe we're just avian avarice doing things that everyone else is too smart to try. I'm not sure.
Or too stupid to try.
Perhaps. We will find out. Oh, of course.
3, 2, 1. Birds.
Did you get that?
We have had one heck of a start. We're 11 minutes in, and we've got Chuck Will's Widow, Barn Owl, and a couple other random things. Canada Goose is number 5. 5. So we got 5 birds in 10 minutes, and Barn Owl, man, we never get that. So this is a really super start. They said there might be some coastal flooding, and looks like they were right.
Less fun log flume ride.
Yeah, it's much less fun.
All right. Very successful stop at Stipson Island Road. We got Saltmarsh and Nelson Sparrow, some other odds and ends. So we're doing really well with the birds that we scouted, which feels like it never happens. And yeah, and we're feeling good about the birds. I think we have 17 birds, but we have a pretty good combination of stuff so far. So yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. You're so lame, man. I mean, just seriously, it's so lame. That's why you're the beta.
No.
We're breaking into the 4 o'clock hour. Meat sticks.
Meat rations.
Beef pineapple teriyaki.
We're having a big argument right now because most of the birders who are in Cape May think that we saw the Northern Lights. And when I say most, I mean everyone but Rob. So,
Just that, you know, when actually looking at a map of where the Northern Lights should be, it doesn't land here.
no. You know, it's funny that you would say things that aren't supposed to be here don't land here. What are we doing today?
I just saved the pictures from the group meeting of the Northern Lights because Rob didn't bring his camera.
We are now at the state park where we are trying to get the first big push of birds after dawn. Cruising through the meadows. We're getting some stuff done. Got a snipe. Got a gadwall. Heading up to the beach to see if we can get piping plover.
All right, good. Finally.
Got some red knots. All the way out there. A lot of weird stuff happens on the World Series of Birding. We're actually in somebody's yard because a really rare bird showed up here yesterday, and the owners are kind enough to let us come in and actually watch their feeders. All right, so we just struck out on this evening grosbeak, which we've spent like probably almost 35 minutes waiting for altogether. We did get a bank swallow out of the deal, but that's it.
Waxwing.
And the waxwing. Okay, so we got two birds while we were waiting, but that's really lousy. And the worst part is we left because it wasn't there, so we said let's give it some time. We left, went to Heiserville, came back, found out that in the time that we were not there, the bird showed up. So just really not good timing. 10:45 in the morning, we reached our first stop in Belle Plaine, trying to get the southern breeding warblers here. We're back at Forsyth. This is the midway point, more or less. Last southern location after this is a 2-hour drive north. We are doing well. We need to get a bunch of shorebirds, and we're still looking for some warblers. So this is a critical jumping off point before we go north.
Check off American Crow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrasher.
Thrasher. Yep, good.
Yeah,
Red
red belly and thrasher.
Nice.
It's like this place is crawling with thrasher.
All right, we're in the midst of our 2-hour drive from south to north, and our total right now is 149 species, including a broadwing hawk we just got over the car. That's good. We don't really know how good because we don't really know what this route is going to do at the end of the day, but certainly we feel optimistic about that. You know, last year we came in with 177, so that's not a huge difference from where we are now. We'll see. We'll see. It's about 4:30, and we've just arrived in Sussex County, the northernmost county in New Jersey. We are on our way to Culver Lake, where we're going to sort of begin the northern part of the route. There's not a lot of daylight left, and there's still a lot of birds. So we're going to do our best to try to get whatever we can, and the weather's starting to change a little bit. It's getting overcast, so that may play a role in what we end up getting here. We took a big risk because birds that we normally rely on to be singing in the morning might not be singing by the time we get to them at 6-7 o'clock tonight. So it's an experiment. We're going to find out if they do, and if we can get them or not. If we do, we're going to have a pretty good total. If we don't, we're not going to have a pretty good total. so
Well said.
yes, that is how it goes. This is just such a cool spot. It deserves to be filmed. Who's right in front of you? There's like a warbler right in here.
Yeah.
Like it's like mid-level. Is it? Check it out.
That's a flycatcher.
So it's 11:04. We're way up in North Jersey here. We finished most of our important stuff in Sussex County. And let's just say things did not go so well. There's nothing out. During the ride up north, we had a change in the weather. It got colder, it got overcast, and since it had been, I think, warmer the day before yesterday, a lot of the birds just decided they're going to take a break. So nothing was really where we wanted it to be. We only got 18 species in the north over what we had when we left the south, so that's pretty bad. I think our total is like 167 or something like that, that's not good. Like 160s is not somewhere we want to be. Our last chance here is to head down into the Meadowlands and try to get a couple of birds that we missed, but it is getting very windy now, and when it gets windy it's hard to hear birds at night, so we are not really feeling very good about it. But we knew from the beginning this was going to be an experiment. I feel like we learned some things, but we may not end up with the total we want. We're going to find out when the day concludes in less than an hour. We are driving home, about to press the send button on our checklist to finalize our score, and let's do that now. Sent. It's official. So the World Series is over. What did you think of the South to North route?
I think it was the best morning we've ever had, and the crappiest afternoon we've ever had. And the bad of the afternoon was so much worse than the good of the morning that it wound up to totally ruining everything by the end of the day.
So what do you say to somebody who says they want to try this?
I would say everybody should try it, and then we don't, so that we have a better chance of winning.
Do you know what place we came in?
I don't. I don't want to know. I didn't look it up.
No, we know that our normal competitors beat us, and congratulations to them. But we don't even look at what we came in.
I'm okay with not knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till next year.
Yes.